New 2-year cycle starting now. Let's go. So, Mars Jupiter conjunction happening exactly at 10:21 a.m. on Wednesday, the 14th. But this is when the energy begins to decrease. You've been feeling this for 2 weeks. Mars can be aggro, but that's not what Mars is at the heart. But that may be what you've been dealing with. You may have been dealing with the aggressions, attacks, feeling frustrated, feeling upset. Whatever you had going on inside of you has been focused and amplified. Mars's focus and Jupiter's amplification. And so an intensification and expand, like magnification. So that's what has happened for 2 weeks. So what has been inside you? I know that for some people, they're going through really frustrating, annoying times, and without getting a handle on it and without knowing that this is going on, that, that's what's been expanding. We also have a T-square going on. With Venus, this part of the T-square is waning. And with Saturn, this part of the T-square is still like in that intensity phase and is gonna be exact soon. So the square to Saturn, like Saturn is this push to get onto our soul mission in some way, get onto our purpose. Saturn is purpose, reality, structures. Saturn wants us, it's what we're called to do in our soul. And so, again, Mars focus and Jupiter's amplification. So then, what is that in our Saturn? Like, what is our soul mission? What do we feel we're wanting to focus on? You kind of know what it is right away if you ask yourself that question, like, what is that burning hot spot focus within yourself? So what has been going on for these last 2 weeks? For some people, it's grief and dealing with loss. For some people, it is excitement, creativity, and ingenuity. For some people, it's a lot of new beginnings. In general, people are feeling a lot of new beginnings, but the last month or so has been a little bit more of a challenging time. This Gemini energy is tough. Mars was here, in 2022 for like 7 months. This was we had that very long time where Mars retrograded and spent a lot of time in Gemini. So this is reminiscent of that time and is reviewing some of the things going on. So there's some cleanup going on here. We're not going to have this conjunction again until 2026 in November. By then, we will have Saturn having moved out of Pisces, so closing out a 29-year cycle. That's what Saturn is doing right now. It's cleaning up, closing up, it's visioning Pisces, it's visioning for the future. And it is getting clear on stuff, but it's also cleaning up and healing Pisces, the past Pisces, and past life patterns and all of that subconscious material coming up. Neptune, again, is at home in Pisces at that 29-degree mark. And so Neptune and Saturn are going to be in Aries when Jupiter and Mars come back around for a new beginning in 2026 of November. So this is a new beginning, a new cycle. Set your intention. What do you want this to be about? The last 2 weeks, maybe you couldn't control that it was all of this attacking and aggravation and frustration and difficulty. And maybe you just didn't even know to focus on something different and to clear out any frustration energy, or didn't know how to do that. Now you're on notice to set an intention for this 2-year cycle. Do some ritual, light a candle. It doesn't have to be huge. It just has to feel ritualistic to you. It has to be really personal to you, the way that you ritualize. Sage, candle, going out underneath the starry sky. Go look at this conjunction in the sky and do a little ritual with the planets. It's they bump above the horizon around like 2 a.m.-ish and are there until morning. You can visible till morning. Obviously, the sun will make them invisible, but they are there in the sky to see. So you can really be out there with them, communing with the planets and connecting in Gemini to the all that is Saturn and Pisces, that Pisces energy, and connecting with the natural world. Jupiter is ruled by Sagittarius. Sagittarius is natural law and the greater universe, the greater higher truth of life. And Venus is our attraction, our desires. And in Virgo, there's this wanting to refine, to clear out any of the debris that is not of the highest importance. There's been this drive to clean up, clean out, get organized, feel together, feel like you know what the heck's going on in your life, in your goals, in your business. So this is really up heavily. We have Lilith that has come off of that exact conjunction to the South Node. So there's a little woundiness that is now coming off all this energy of the last couple weeks, where there's been a lot of wound energy. And we're going to be coming up to this Aquarius full moon soon. I'll be back for an Aquarius full moon forecast. Make sure to follow me on TikTok and here to get regular bi-monthly updates, and on TikTok daily updates of astrology and coaching. I'm Dove Hotep, pro astrologer and soul coach, sending you so much love.